Now, I do have 30 learning points. And since I cannot join the Thieves Guild yet, and I still need 20 learning points, I'm gonna waste 20 learning points so I can get the 60 learn. How much gold do I still have? 400. I think I can make it with that, otherwise that's steal. But I need the dexterity. So I can purchase the better bow, wear it, and, you know, shoot with it. For the bandits. For the XP. And alongside with Akil's farm with the Baltrum delivery, so I can instantly complete those two. Get the connection with the Thieves Guild, get more XP, learn how to picking pockets and opening locks. And get the ring, you know, from Constantino. Constantino. Give it to them, join the Thieves Guild, complete a couple of extra quests, and then infiltrate them, kill them from the inside out, so the 3 leaders, you know. But after getting 120 dexterity, because only Cassia can train you up to that amount. Look at that, bow 25%. Lehmar, what is up?
How's it?
How much do you want?
What do you mean, how much?
I'm the moneylender and you came to me. What could you want from me? Money, of course.
That would help me quite a bit. Lend me some money.
Sure. How much would you like? I charge 20%.
Now, you could say, you know, give me 1,000, but then you would say, you're a greedy fucker, you know, here is 100. You could say, you know, 50 gold, and then I could pay you back later. It's bullshit, because Lares is going to fix it for you, if you talk to him about it, you know. And if you say 200, you will get 200, which is the best option. So 200 gold
200,
coins.
that's a lot of money.
It
I'll see you here again tomorrow.
Never be too greedy.
Understand?
Do you always throw your money at other people like that?
You don't worry. You'll be back.
Nope.
Otherwise, I'll find you and kill you. It's that simple.
Bring
You've
it,
got
man.
such a distinctive mug that it wouldn't take long for me to find you. So don't even think about playing around with me.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so let's go to the alchemist here and deliver the quest with the spell of oblivion. Not learn alchemy yet, that will be later on, because I'm gonna waste 20 learning points into dexterity, so I have 60 dexterity. So I can wear the current best bow, one of the best, the highest of all is 110, far away from that, so the 61, you know, which will be about 80 damage, I think.
Hey!
And just keep leveling dexterity, and then later in game, when I have dexterity completed, I can train my bow, train my sword alongside with each other, you know. And saving the tablets and such for later on, so if it's at 75% or 99%, the max which you can learn, you know, whatever it is, I will use the stone tablets to hit over 100%, so that they are strong in those capabilities. I use the spell scroll.
Fine, fine. And
It makes them OP.
Yes, it worked.
Which is, you know, the goal of questing and
One
such.
small success for science, but a big one for me. Now, I can use my time to instruct you in the arts of alchemy. I could also give you some useful things if you want.
Alright, so that's finished. Yeah, let's go to Lares. Get the 60 dexterity. If it's going to cost 10, you know, and you have rings, necklaces, or something like that equipped, remove them to see, you know, if it's the same without them, because 9 out of 10 it's not, and it could help you save some learning points.
Hey!
which is always nice. Teach me something. I will put 20 into Dexterity, which means I have 10 left. How much did I?
You've already got...
Yes, I did. Exactly, okay. That is fixed. Who had the bow?
That's not what I heard.
Who was the guy with the bow? Do I have to go for it? I'm not quite sure. I think it was Hakon the Merchant. Because with my bow I can go with Bartok into the woods, kill the shadow beast there with the help of Bartok, which will give me a skin which I will get tons of gold for, since I'm gonna be an apprentice of Bosper the Bowmaker, you know. And he will help me kill an orc, which is another way to get the orc axe. The second one I will use in the Paladin's Run, which is in the bandit cave over there, you know, in the woods. With this guy I'm gonna get the orc weapon from the orc itself with the help of Bartok. He can die, so make sure you're well prepared. I wanted to do something. God damn it.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Akil's farm?
He can't keep anything.
No. The bow. I need a better bow. Hey, Con. Hey, Con, show me your goods.
He says things like that.
Ooh. I can't afford that one, but he's most definitely not the guy with the bow.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
But look at that damage. I want it, you know, but can't afford it yet.
That's an open secret.
Don't say Jorah was the one. And show me goods, man.
Everybody knows
You were the one, and he's fucking wearing it. What karma?
it's too much.
What a fucking karma, mate.
Tell this to anyone. If I hadn't seen it with
Alright, so then I have to save up for that bow in particular. Let's see if I can
who says things like that?
sell stuff. Nah, it'll be alright.
It's going to get even worse. Everybody knows by
Let's do Akil's farm.
now.
Hey, not so
Hey,
fast.
what's up, man?
Strolling about alone out here is dangerous. Where do you come from?
That's none of your concern, my friend.
That's not.
If you say so. But don't go whining about it afterwards if somebody skins you. Have a nice day.
What is so dangerous out
What's
here?
so?
Many things. I bet you'll be yelling for my help after the next bend in the road.
Just assuming I would fall back on your help. How much will that
Just
cost me?
I am merely a humble servant of the king, and would not enjoy fleecing a helpless little citizen of the realm. But you know, if you put it like that, I wouldn't object to a little financial backing to promote our future business relationship. 10 gold coins should do for starters. What do you think?
10 gold pieces will do, you know.
Why?
Terrific.
I can miss
Need
that
my
gold.
help? You know where to find me. But please do me a favor. Don't come to me with any trifles. I can't stand that, you hear?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey man, I need your help.
If it's absolutely necessary, what's wrong?
The farmer Akil is under attack by mercenaries.
What? Those riffraff are hanging around on Akil's farm?
What? Is that what,
Then
man?
let's not waste any time.
Let's
Follow
go.
me.
Get me some wolf skins, mate. Fuck yeah. He's a good man. He's gonna help me with some wolf skins. And Bartok will help with the rest. And my current weapon is
Come
not
here,
all
you
that
filthy
bad.
beast.
Just have to make sure that he doesn't die. If he dies, then I'm screwed. So I have to help him. plans I will need. Let him have him fun against those little creature. Another one. Another one. It will not be here if you didn't ask Xurus about where to find King Sorrels. So make sure you get it. Hey, wait a fucking minute, mate. He's just gonna run, kill everything. Like a madman. I get the XP, so I don't mind, you know, but I have to make sure I'm staying close. Otherwise I will not get the XP. But I do want the loot. I love loot. He's already at the bomb. Let's make sure I'm strong. Always eat those. Eventually they give mana, which is very handy if you're gonna be either a paladin, a water mage, or a fire mage. Or if you don't go magic, you know, don't worry about it. But I always get it, you know, so because otherwise I can't do anything with it unless, you know, I'm gonna join Constantino the Alchemist and then I can sell them.
Watch how this works.
But that's not really worth it. They will give mana, which is more handier. Let's see if I can get the XP of these guys. I need to tag the one.
So much for you,
Boy,
lowlife.
don't you ever do that.
Thank Enos. I thought my time had run out. My name is Akil. I've farmed this humble piece of land.
Who were those
Poor
people?
sucker.
Those
You
are
don't even have any
mercenaries from
gold on
Onar's
you.
farm. Those bastards
I think
don't
I'd
know
better
anything
take
but
this
plunder
weapon.
and murder. I'd been fearing the worst.
She doesn't need the
thank Enos
freaking
it
weapon.
didn't come to that. Tell me, what can I do for you?
What about some few gold pieces?
I'm afraid to disappoint you. We're poor farmers. It's
That's
just
20
enough to
learning
live
points
on.
again,
All
which
I
is
can
good.
offer you is a meal.
And I can learn opening
Go
locks
to
and
Kati and let her
pickpockets.
take care of you.
And I will get opening locks through free, for free with Thorben the Carpenter by pickpocketing Lehmar's ledger. Give it to Thorben. He will say, you know, I can't give you anything, but if you want to learn opening locks, then it is free for you. Then you buy it back for 100 pieces gold, 100 gold pieces, and then you're gonna use it on Corrigan, which will give you a bottle of special beer, which gives mana. If I remember correctly, rebuy back again, which is, you know, another 100 gold investment, and then give it to Hannah, the hotel keeper. Then you will get 3 times the reward, and, you know, good gold in return, which is always nice, and XP. Have you heard anything about missing citizens?
Have you heard?
Don't make me laugh.
It's good.
Heard of them? Some of my own
If you
people
play
are
it
missing.
smart and
Konak
strong.
and Telbor used to work on my fields until 3 days ago. And I know exactly that they wouldn't up and leave the farm just like that. And yet they've simply vanished and no one can tell me where they went. If you happen to find out what's become of them, be sure to let me know, will you?
What did the mercenaries want from
What
me?
You don't know that? Onar, the landowner, hired them. They guard his farm and collect the rent for him. And that means they go from farm to farm and take whatever they want. And whoever can't pay gets a taste of their steel.
You know your way around this area?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Where can I find Onar's farm?
Just go back down the stone steps and follow the road to the east. At some point you come to a tavern. From there you go farther east until you come to the big fields. That's where the mercenaries hang out.
What is that tavern to the east of here?
What is that?
Ask Randolph. He knows more about it than I do. He's been there a few times.
He's been there a few times, you don't say, man. What's in there, back in the woods?
What is?
There's just a whole bunch of monsters back there. And the wolves are the least dangerous. A few bandits are also said to have their caves there. Well, they've left my farm alone so far.
Baltram sent me. I'm supposed to pick up a
Baltram?
package.
So, you're his new messenger. Okay, I've already made up the package.
Thanks,
I've
man.
gotta go.
So long. I really wish I could have done more for you.
Of course, man. No problem.
All right, that's that. I'll be off then.
Peace out, man. Peace out. Hey, Randolph. Everything alright?
Yes, I'm fine. That Alvarez has become bolder and bolder lately. Good thing that's over now. What I could use now is a good drop in the tavern.
You're not from around here, right?
I come from the Southern Isles. At some point they said they needed people in Corinus because of that magic ore. But when I got there, they had this huge barrier in place, and I didn't want to go in there, so I started working in the harbor. Well, the ships stopped coming in, and so I went to work for Akil. I've had worse jobs, actually.
You hang out in a tavern.
That's right, but not recently. I cannot afford going there anymore.
What exactly is going on there in the tavern?
There's gambling there. Two fellows compete against each other. Whoever can hold the most beer wins. In the end, I did nothing but lose, and now I need to make some more money first.
Who did you go up against?
Against Rookar, that old good-for-nothing. So far, he's beaten me every time. But somehow, I have the creeping suspicion that the filthy swine has laced my beer with gin every time. I suspect he keeps the gin hidden in that damn chest of his, that lousy scumbag. Somebody ought to sneak some plain water into his chest. Then he could lace my beer all he wants. If I only had enough money to compete against him one more time.
Okay. Casey? Doing alright?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Akil says you've got a meal for
We've
me.
hit some hard times ever since the barrier fell and the land is no longer safe. Here's a loaf of bread, a little meat, and some water. That's all I can spare, I'm afraid.
Why don't you defend yourself against Onar's tyranny?
For us farmers near the city, it makes more sense to stay on the good side of the city militia than to rely on Onar's mercenaries. On the other hand, there's Bengar and Sekub who would rather give up their farms than work for the king.
Where do I find these farms of this Bengar and Sekub?
They're not far from the farm where the landowner lives. Go east from here and you'll find them.
Haven't you ever considered moving away from here?
It's not easy to get away from this part of the country. All the land is walled in by high, insurmountable chain of mountains. The only two ways out of here are the pass to the Valley of Mines and the harbor. Since we cannot afford passage on a ship, and the Valley of Mines is a place of no return, we're going to have to stay here.
What do you know about the pass?
I've never been there myself, but it must be somewhere near Bangar's farm on the high pastures.
Look out for your husband.
I shall do my best.
Gambattayo. Better reward. Let's have some fun with the brothers. Who are you?
My name is Ehnim. I'm one of the field hands, and the half pint over there is my brother Egill. We've been working here on the farm for Akil for several years.
How's the field work going?
Do you want to help? There's another hole back there. Grab it and then head for the field. You just have to make sure that the field raiders don't surprise you. They'll tear your arm right off with one bite.
Why don't you do anything about the field raiders?
I've killed more of them than I can count. The only problem is they keep coming back.
I see. Let's talk with your brother.
Hey, you!
What's up, man?
It's been a long time since we've seen a stranger on our land who didn't want to skin us. I hope I'm not wrong about you. I'm Egill, and the strange bird over there is my brother Ehnim.
How's the field work coming along?
Great, if those miserable field raiders weren't constantly destroying our harvest.
Why don't you do anything against these field
What? You're
raiders?
joking. Since I've been on this farm, I've killed so many of the beasts that I've lost count. But alas, new ones keep coming.
Your brother tells a similar story.
Your brother,
Ah, what exactly does he say?
that he has also done away with plenty of field raiders.
Hey, what is up,
What?
Philipo?
That loser
Welcome,
can't even
brother.
find his
How are
way
you
home
doing?
by himself. Tell him he shouldn't brag like that.
I will tell him, man.
Hey,
Your brother thinks you're a braggart.
What? He's actually got the nerve to say that? He'd better watch out or I'll teach him a lesson. Go and tell him that.
Will do, man. Will do. And there I am again, mate. Ehnim is a bit irritated about this thing.
enemy.
He shouldn't puff himself up so much, else I'll tear his head off.
Well,
Tell
that's
him that.
nice. Yeah. Just a bit of relaxing time. Always nice.
Hey,
I think the two of us should have. Oh. I'm such an idiot. I think the two of you should just relax.
The bastard didn't give in, am I right? I'll tear out his
But how is
guts.
it going,
Tell him that.
Philipo? Why don't you tell him yourself,
why
mate?
don't you
I'll do that.
You do that, mate. Kick his ass. Let's see. Let's see who's the winner. I'm gonna loot the son of a bitch. Come on, kick his ass. Which one that really do all those field raider slays? Let's find out. These guys are such idiots. Egill's winning so far. Hurry the fuck up, mate. I haven't got all day. No. I'm preparing myself with as much dexterity as possible. There we go.
Do you want to cause even more trouble?
So I
think it would
have
be better if you
a
left
strong
now.
dexterity weapon, and you know, and a strong bow, so I can go to Onar's farm and kick the guy, the guard, you know, Sentenza I think his name was, kick his ass instead of giving 50 pieces of gold, you know, with my stronger dexterity weapon. And due to the fact that I need my dexterity to be as high as possible, to be able to pickpocket as soon as possible all NPCs, which is about 120 dex, which I need. Then I can pickpocket Diego, which is the highest required one, which is 120 dexterity. And I will be very good with, you know, the bow itself, which will be handy as fuck. Until I've got my dexterity weapon, and then I will train sword fighting in particular, you know. But I will only train it through two-handed. This guy is going to main two-handed, and it's not gonna waste his learning point into one-handed. I will destroy it. I'm just gonna say to the water mage, you know, and just throw that thing away. Fuck that shit. Because the ultimate weapon that I will get, which requires me to have 100 strength and 100 dexterity, I believe, or 120 dexterity, I'm not quite sure, which is, you know, way stronger than the Claw of Beliar, even after upgrading it every single time. The only path where I will use the Claw of Beliar is on the Paladin. Just like my previous playthrough, you know. Hey, what's up, XO? How have you been doing, Mage? But I will just destroy it in this one because it requires you to pray at shrines of Beliar, and as a true follower of Adanos, I'm not gonna be fooled by, you know, religion, to put it that way. You know. The water mages are making sure that nor Adanos or nor Beliar, you know, wins. Because if you have too many rules, you have total loss of freedom. But if you have no rules at all, you will have total chaos. You can't have both. There must be, you know, a balance. And that's what Adanos does. And since I go for Adanos, you know, I will be the atheist of the three, to put it that way. But I'm doing good, Mage. I'm doing good. Nearly died there, but I'm doing good. What about you? You're snorking. Tibo? Amy News is the butchman snorker. Stupid cat. Let's get these bandits with this crappy bow. Oh, that went my last arrow. Hey, relax. Not 3 at a time, please. 2 at a time, yeah, sure, I can handle that. Alright, fuck this. You're gonna feel it. Fuck them. I got this, motherfucker. There we go. And I got myself a better bow for now.
Nothing there.
Which is good. And a couple of arrows, which is
Nothing to plunder.
even better. But I did manage to kill them all 3. Without dying. Where's the other one? So the bandits has been
Nothing
taken
there.
care of. Let's get the list so I can infiltrate the Thieves Guild, so I can get pickpocket, opening locks, and thus the gold to infiltrate before. I need 2 more. Open the fish. Where's the fish? Stinking node. Alright, so let's deliver the package of food supplies to